Hello everyone, welcome back to 20 Years of Call of Duty. As you can see, we are doing Hill 493. Again, this has got some symbolic relevance because one of the best levels in Call of Duty 2 is Hill 400. So let's get straight into it.
There's no telling what he'll do, but his record ain't exactly stellar. If you were here, Paul, I know you'd set him straight. Just hope Zussman and Aiello can hold out till we hit those guns together.
So let's begin. Hill 400, as you can see, Hurtgen Hill in Germany. It's one of the most famous battles for the Rangers in particular. It's an excellent section in Call of Duty 2. This one, less so. I've got some problems with this level, and it's very well... It's a good actual level to show. Start mission. We will go with Veteran, as always. This could be quite tough. This might take me a while, this.
Can you read me? Over.
If you don't mind me saying, sir, maybe we should head to the assembly point.
Not yet. Pearson will get here.
Sir. Is it true about Pearson getting those men killed at the Kazarine Pass?
One day, Daniels, when you're leading your own platoon, you find out there's usually two options. Bad and worse. But you focus on your men, because that's what'll get you through.
Tell that to Pearson.
Sergeant Pearson. You just pray you're never in that position.
Lieutenant! Just got a transmission from Baker. They're going to assault Hill 493. Pearson's with them. What? He took our guys and 2nd platoon. Gear up! Let's move!
So I actually did some appropriate kind of research before this. And I played a bit of Call of Duty 2 last night.
I'm guessing we're way past that. Keep moving, goddammit!
And what struck me was how good that game is, even now, in 2024.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Where's the rest? Pearson took him to attack the guns. We begged for reinforcements.
Stubborn son of a bitch.
We'll come back for you.
Hurry! They need us!
Well, let's get into the mission. We're using the M1 carbine, it appears, and we're not using that. Yeah, we'll take the Thompson. But yeah, what struck me about Call of Duty 2 was the utter chaos in gameplay. Levels would start and guns would be firing. And you did get these quiet moments though. When the gunplay would stop, it was incredible how quiet the game got. And what also got me was the lack of music. The game didn't feel the need to stick a soundtrack all the time, and I love great music in games, especially great combat music, but there's something to be said for letting the natural soundtrack play through, which that game absolutely does brilliantly. I think this game could have benefited from it at times, because there's lots of action happening here, but the game's got to put this soundtrack over it, which I don't too much care for. There's nothing to this soundtrack, it's just generic World War II stuff that I've heard a million times in other films and such. Get him down. I really don't like this Thompson, it's awful, isn't it? But I did a bit of research, and I can't find evidence of there being a battle on... Oh, alright, dead. I can't find any evidence to suggest there was a battle at Hill 493. That was a real thing. I might be wrong, but I tried doing some real digging on it. Hill 400 damn sure happened. And Call of Duty 2 pays real respect to that by showing it and doing it somewhat realistic. Obviously, it's not going to be super realistic, it is a video game. But this is this whole reverence point that I was on about. Oh, just bear with me. I did not ask for that to begin downloading. Sorry, my PS5 went rogue then, started downloading an update for Modern Warfare. Get away. Right, that's sorted. But Hill 400 actually happened, and the game tried to pay respect to it by showing it. And it came through because that real battle involved the Rangers holding out desperately, and not many made it back. And you really feel like you've been through hell in its own way. Of course, it's not a realistic portrayal, because it's fun. There's a fine line between making the game fun and still trying to show respect to World War II. And that was something Call of Duty nailed in the early noughties, otherwise it wouldn't have been a series for very long. Gaming just doesn't seem to know how to do it anymore. And the two levels I played played Hill 400, and I also played Point de Hoc, or Point de Hoc as I called it, which is the D-Day level. And the reason that level is so amazing is because it's one of the few times it plays music when you desperately hold out to let the reinforcements get there. There's barely any of your team left. You've stormed the beaches, you've climbed it, you've climbed up to get there. You really feel like you've been through utter hell to take that beach. And then you get a speech playing by Ronald Reagan talking about how, I think 250 went and only 90 men at the end could bear arms. And you honestly feel like you've just done the greatest thing, you know, ever. And gaming can't do it anymore. It can't seem to pay that real reverence that we were so good at back then. It's a shame. I really wish they could, but we just don't seem to nail it. Maybe one day we'll get back to that. But that's the whole reverence point. I don't feel the respect for this game like I did with... I felt real respect from the last Call of Duty. I don't with this one. It kind of feels like it just wants to use World War II because it's trendy. I don't know if anyone else feels this way, as I can't seem to drag this guy back. I'm going to die now, trying to do a stupid heroic action as well. Come on. This is ridiculous. What is this? That worked? No, he's dead. Well, that was a waste of time. I got myself pretty much killed. Should be able to take him out though. There he is. The end of this level has an extremely tough section, which I'm not looking entirely forward to. Let's get some ammo. But yeah, why's Turner got ammo for the STG-44? Like, obviously he shouldn't do. He's using his own weapons, but yeah, the game wants the abilities. But yeah, I don't know. This game tries really hard to make you like Turner, like you and Zussman and characters like that, but I cared a hell of a lot more about Sergeant Randall in Call of Duty 2, even though he barely says anything. There's no real characterization other than he's your sergeant and you follow him around. But they somehow made me care for him a lot more, just because he wasn't annoying me all the time, like in this game. These characters just annoy me.
I'm staying on mission. We need to get our engineer to clear that pillbox. This isn't over. Daniels, escort Parker so he can plant a...
So there's actually a trophy here for protecting this guy. So you've got to actually like use him at the right time. If he survives, you get like a trophy for getting this guy across. It's not particularly easy.
Now's your chance.
I think smoke grenades are pretty much king. Yeah, you just gotta use smoke grenades and shoot with the machine gun. That's basically all there is to it. There's not a right lot to this, I have to say. Oh, come on, you dick. What a loser. Fine, I'll shoot it like the game wants me to. Go on, get moving. Twat. Go now, don't be a wuss. Go. It's just annoying because you've got to sort of protect yourself, but... That's all there is to it. They're in the right lot. I have to say. So let's send him. He should have met this. He didn't last time, man. Ignore that noise. That's just my controller falling over in the background. Ah! Can do that German shoot me, man. So protect these guys out. Ow! I hate that to send him is the same like button as reload. That is irritating, to say the least. Go, go, go! Go, go, go. Go on. Please don't shoot through the tree. Please. Oh, come on! Oh, man. Oh, you all saw that, right? Fuck's sake. This isn't even the hard part. Oh, man. I feel like this series has lost all semblance of me like trying to enjoy these games or give analytical analysis. Now I'm just struggling. Go. Go, go, go. Set these guys out. Right, this time just don't put myself in a dumb position. To be fair, I did a really good job getting there then. The only person who ruined that was me, not the game. Although it has to be said, he was shooting for... It was.
Parker, move up!
Oh, come on. Why does it get... Here, have this. I'm doing this myself.
All right, cover me! Going for the charge! I got it!
This is very much an attitude of, you know, you want something done properly.
I need cover and fire! Charge is planted, get back!
Want something done properly, do it yourself. There you go. I say, I don't need that trophy, I've already got it. So we're going to get some melodrama here.
How many casualties?
We executed the mission.
How many?
Our instructions were to take this hill.
You should have waited for
There
us.
wasn't time.
What about our...
We had orders!
The hell with our goddamn orders!
Do you think I wanted any of this? We are cogs in the machine, Joseph. We start going our own way, the whole thing breaks down.
See, I remember them showing this in a trailer, and I remember thinking then, I'm not sure I'm interested in this game too much. Because, as I say, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 3 didn't need to do all this melodrama. As I say, I still remember Sergeant Randall, and I can't remember him even saying much in the game.
Taking him out.
But he's a hell of a lot more memorable character than Turner. You know, to people that obviously played the two games.
Get that door open.
I'm not saying Sergeant Randall's going on any lists of any kind. You know, of top 10 Call of Duty characters. But it's interesting that they can't seem to nail it. But as I say, those old Call of Duties wanted to kind of teach you a bit of history as well. They weren't realistic to the battles, similar in the way Band of Brothers isn't, but you'd at least do some digging, and they were trying to play some kind of realism. Oh, yeah, they're one-hit kills. So we're going to get some, like, Wolfenstein bloody-like enemies here. So I need to pay attention to that. But as I say, I always remember, because you do the Point de Hoc mission on D-Day, and there's a bit when you get there, finally get on the beaches, and all your teammates are saying how, you know, the guns aren't there. They've moved the artillery guns, and that actually happened. Like, you know, they weren't expecting. You know, the Germans had moved the guns from where they were told, so it took a bit longer than they expected. And that actually happened. And when you read that, you're like, oh, they actually tried to tell it as it was. Obviously, they've changed things a bit. Like, you're a one-man army killing all these Germans, when realistically, the minute you're getting on that rope, you're getting shot and you're dead, and your health's regenerating. But they were trying to show a lot of respect by at least staying somewhat faithful to what actually happened, and you really appreciate that effort. Now, vice versa, when I go on this game and try and look stuff up and I just find it's all bollocks and didn't happen, I just think, well, you're not paying any respect to this setting and the people that actually fought in the war. And I think it's important, if you're going to portray a war as actually happening, you know, and you want to use that setting and you want to pretend you're doing something somewhat respectful, then you've got to be respectful. You can't just make stuff up. Different story if your whole shtick is to jazz up history a bit. We'll get to Call of Duty Vanguard, because at least to that game, it is trying to pretend it's different, although I feel like at the same time it can't make up its mind, that one. We'll get to COD Vanguard. That's when things get seriously negative, and I'm going to need to keep my head on for that, because I do not like that game. I'll try desperately to stay positive, guys, I promise.
Sir, ready for ammo! Get ahead! There's more guns up ahead! Keep moving!
I can't actually see here. I don't really want to stick my head out, because it's just death. I swear this series has used the same, like, stunned grenade effect since the first one, hasn't it? Okay, I should save my grenade, really, but we'll go in with the STG-44. I've actually got two guns that I really like here. And yeah, I can use this shotgun that's got incendiary shells. And in fact, I do remember at the end of this level using this. If you ever use the Dragon's Breath in Black Ops 1, you'll feel right at home. But it's like this toggle action. I mean, was this even a bloody gun? Dead. Jesus. It may well have been, but I don't feel that respect to the source material like other Call of Duties, and that's a shame.
There's more guns up ahead! Keep moving! Here, Daniel.
So what do you think? I mean, some people might think, oh, who cares, you know, just as long as I'm enjoying the game, it doesn't matter. I suppose everyone's got their own opinion on where they'll stand with it. There. Burn. That'll do it.
Daniel, first aid.
Ah! I saw him as well, looking at me. Have that. There. That poor guy had no chance. I'd thrown the grenade and he was always going to get it. But he also got burnt. I think we're clear. We are clear. Yeah, Zussman, give me a health kit.
First aid kit, Daniels.
I'll have it.
Here you go.
But yeah, this game's characterization to get you to care about the characters is, oh look, Zussman gives you a health kit. It really showed how I would say the standards have dropped on the series. And some people probably don't want to hear that, but it's just it's how I personally see it. And I'm dead here. Yep. Pretending I'm some expert when all I'm doing is going right into the thick of it. I'm dying a lot on this, aren't I? In comparison to previous Call of Duties. So it is definitely harder. I don't remember I remember the first time I played Modern Warfare 2019 really being tough. But then, second time, most recently, it was quite natural for me. I honestly think that's because I had like a 2-year break off Call of Duty campaigns, because we didn't get one after this, with Black Ops 4, which was annoying. So obviously that game won't feature in this series.
We need to sweep this area before hitting the 150.
Ooh. I always like fighting in these trenches in World War II games. I still can't believe when we got Battlefield 1 that it didn't even try and be correct to the setting and focus on that. I mean, could you imagine doing actual No Man Land charges, going through the absolute hell of crossing, and then when you get there, just being, you know, in the absolute chaos of there being German troops anywhere? And the fact that they never ever did that is astounding. Oh, imagine that first moment when you see the tanks, you know, in the Somme, and you were like, these beasts are here to help you out. There could have been some great moments there. Battlefield 1 really dropped the ball with the single player, it has to be said. Not that most people will care, because it did what it needed to on the multiplayer front. And as long as Battlefield does that, it's all that matters. We've got to clear this area, haven't we? Well, we can work backwards now, can't we? Why don't you guys do it for once? I'm bored. I've had enough of it. I do like... This is a good STG-44. Underrated one, actually. I never remembered this one, but I'm liking it here. Ah! Thank God he decided to not shoot me. Because I was dead then. Like, he had me banged to rights. Right, here we go. Got one more gun to take out.
Charges planted.
Here we go. Tiger tank. This is the tough bit. This is the bit everyone remembers.
We still got some thermite.
So the way to take it out is with the thermite, as Daniel's just said. So you got to get behind it. Now, getting behind it is very tricky because I think if you get shot, the animation doesn't work or something crazy like that. We'll see here. Oh, no, it won't. So this is what I'm on about. This is the tough bit. I think this is the end of the level, isn't it? So end boss fight, basically. We had a few boss fights, didn't we, in the last Call of Duty? Black Ops 3. That's also the last one, sorry. The problem is, like any bad boss fight, you've got some little minions about. And I'm fairly certain the Germans will be infinite here. Yeah, I'm going to say, I knew he survived, didn't he? Yeah, little twat. There is a little ping noise when you get a headshot, but it ain't World of Wars. It's funny, I was actually looking on... I was on Reddit earlier and actually found somebody saying how they thought this section was impossible on Veteran. So let's prove them wrong at the very least. I should have thrown some smoke grenades then. Where's that tank? Is it there? Oh, that was a grenade. Let's prove them wrong by doing this section, eh? Reddit is always full of people that can't do a section on a video game. That's what I've found out. Smoke grenade, eh? Ah, oh, don't shoot me, please. I'm begging. Don't shoot me, I'm innocent. I mean, I'm not innocent, but... Right, here we go. I think you got to do this like 3 times. It's a basic rule of 3. Now, the only problem I've got here is I'm in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm actually not. I don't know how I'm still alive. I won't be for long. Yeah. If I'd healed quick enough, I might have made it out alive. Now, I don't think no, I didn't get a checkpoint for that. That's what makes this a little tricky. Right, so... You've just got to make sure the actual troops aren't on you, and you'll be okay here. Oh, sorry, Turner, I just completely melted him then. Ah, Jesus, dead here. Yeah, I can't exactly use an enemy tank for cover, can I? But we're going to try. Right, as soon as that smoke grenade goes, here we go. Oh, bugger off. Literally threw a grenade right at me. What a twat. Yeah, you can still die in that. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be the hardest section that you will see in this series. I'm going to go on record and say that. So, part of the reason I showed it, because I want to show off a bit how either bad or good I can be. It's going to be a mix. I don't know which way it's going to go with that. This could be an horrendous moment. I could require a lot of editing here. Hey, if you're wondering how long that Infinite Warfare section took, it took me a while with them robots, by the way. I was particularly struggling with that. As you can probably tell by the fact that I did a bit of editing with it. It was annoying because I found out how easy it was after the fact, of course, as well. But I think that, you know, I'm sure everyone's had that a lot in video games where they thought something was really tough. Oh, man. Can't even get... I'm sure I've got to do this 3 times and I ain't even getting the first one right. I suppose it's always the risk when you just jump into a level. I think if I was playing the game all the way from start to end, I wouldn't struggle as such. Because obviously I've already done it, if that makes sense. Not making excuses or anything. I am doing particularly poor so far. Right, let's get a good start. Let's go. Ah, yeah, as soon as you get hit, you can't do the animation, I think. Yeah, that's where this is a bit ropey for me. I wouldn't have personally met... That's not a design choice I'm completely on board with, but it's the one they've gone for. But yeah, this is certainly the hardest section you'll get on this game on Veteran, so... Can we use Pearson's ability? That might help. Yeah, look at... Oh, man. Oh, I was close to blowing myself up then, I must say.
Lobbing a smoke grenade! Lobbing a smoke! Could use them now!
Give me some grenades, please. Thank you. Okay, that hasn't quite worked. Oh, come on, please just plant it. I am in smoke, you see, so if I can get away... Oh, come on, get away, get away! Yes, checkpoint. There we go. Okay, we got a checkpoint. We got a checkpoint. I saw it there. It probably bugged out last time because we should have had one before. Oh my god, it's not a good checkpoint. Get down, get down. Right. It's probably one of the few moments in the game where your abilities are bloody key. Because, oh my god, I am surrounded. So how many times you got to do it? Is it once or twice? I honestly can't remember. Cheers, Usman. Yeah, it's probably one of the few times where I'll be grateful for the fact my team have abilities. Thank you. Right. The tank is... Oh, is that a German? It is. Oh my god! What the... Oh my god, there's your highlight video. No! No! What a brave man I am. I saved my team from certain death. Right, that checkpoint is a bit irritating, to be fair. Right, they're going to come all in a minute. If I can stop this advance, maybe I can give my team time. Or give myself time, sorry. This is where focus is paying dividends, actually. I have seemingly bought my team a lot of time there. Whoa, the hell? Oh no. I see the situation. It may be curtains. Right, I'll fight fire with fire. How about that? Oh man. Yeah, why am I not doing that? Look at this. Okay, excuse my stupidity. Right, I need to get out of here. Ah, man. Where's the tank? There he is. So he does like little cycles basically, so... Oh no, that was a cock up. Well, I need a health kit now, Zussman. Thank you. Completely got that wrong. Damn it, that was a complete mess up. I used health when I didn't mean to, and that's gonna cost me big time. Come on, Smoke, you can save me. Right, come on. Have that. That's it. Nice one. You only got to do it twice. So that wasn't complete hell. It had some funny moments. I didn't lose my rag. Because believe me, you can lose your rag there. If somebody said they got stuck there for hours. Oh no, Perez, I so cared about him. Now, as I say,
Okay. I've got you, son.
oh man.
Ami. Fluchen Schweine. Arschlöcher. Sie werden uns nie schlagen. Was machen sie denn hier?
I mean, we should be dead, right? Oh, yeah, it's not quite a shootout in a John Woo film, is it, that?
Enemy reinforcements, fall back!
I'm not gonna make it. Leave me. I got you. Go.
Oh man, I don't remember this. Come on, teammates, now be a good time to prove your worth. Oh yeah, now I'm not getting hit, but all that previous section with the tank, I couldn't stop being shot. I was a bullet magnet. Imagine if the game looked that beautiful in the actual gameplay. See, I never feel like the game looks like this in combat. It's never loads of people shooting. It's only in these like cutscenes where this is what the game should look like all the time, not graphically, but in terms of the combat.
We ain't leaving you here.
Get me up. I'll hold him up.
That's what made Call of Duty special at the time in comparison to its contemporaries.
It was an honor.
No sacrifice too great. Go.
Fall back! Sergeant! Move! Move! Fall back! Move! Go!
It's not quite Elias, is it, in Platoon? But yeah, these cutscenes are beautiful. But how much did I feel? I felt nothing because it's not that interesting. You know, the characters aren't like that.
Sir, I thought you might like this.
You thought wrong. You see, we're in a whole new world, Daniels. My world. And you can bet your ass that I will not shrink or waver from my responsibilities in any way. So I'm making you my second. And you will support me 1,000%. And you'll make damn certain that all those men do the same. Anything less I will consider dereliction. Now get out of my sight.
I mean, that quite literally, I mean, not quite the same. So literally is the wrong term, but they are very much trying to do the Sergeant Barnes is now in charge, aren't they? I'm sure he says the words like, you're in my world.
Died in the process. That ain't easy to write or live with. He made sure we got out and kept the convoy safe, so he didn't die in vain. At least that's what I keep telling myself.
But I'm sure, like, Barnes says that after Elias has died. So it's like the good one has died, and then Pearson, the bad one's taken over. But there you go, guys. That was Hill 493. Didn't take me as long as I thought it would. I thought I could have got potentially really stuck on that tank. But thankfully, it ain't as bad as you might think. And that makes up our 4 levels for Call of Duty World War II. As I say, I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit more negative, that one, in terms of how I came across. We move on to 2019 Modern Warfare, where it's going to be quite a jump, obviously, where the game is actually set in 2019, so major jump in time. And our first one that will be sort of set in any kind of modern setting or contemporary setting, because, well, Call of Duty Ghosts is kind of being a modern game. I think it is set, 15 years, like, in the future? So technically it's as near future as Black Ops 2, it's just going for a different angle to not feel that way. So it'll be our first contemporary one. I hope you enjoy that one, guys, and join me for that. As always, I always appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for supporting. I'll see you guys in 2019. See you next time. But hang on just a minute, I completely forgot to do my ranking. So this one gets a 5 out of 10. So it's completely bog standard average. It's got nothing that sets it massively apart, but it ain't the worst thing. You know, I can't give it like any below that because competently it works. There's no horrendous sections. Potentially, it's just a very average, mediocre game. So 5 out of 10 for that one, our lowest so far. if you'd have asked me in 2017 to rank it, I might have been harsher if you were like, give me an out of 10 score. But we got a worse game coming in Call of Duty Vanguard and potentially Modern Warfare 3 2023. I don't know about that one yet. I haven't played it. But yeah, I quickly had to add that on. I nearly forgot. So this time it is the definitive. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.